Attention passionate Green Bay Packers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Green Bay Packers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Green Bay Packers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Green Bay Packers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. What we're seeing right now in the NFL, especially in the NFC North, is nothing short of intriguing. The Packers are always in the middle of the action, and this offseason has been no different. There's a lot of chatter about potential moves, and one of the most interesting developments is their recent interest in adding a talented, yet somewhat surprising name to their roster. We're talking about Asante Samuel Jr., a player who, despite being a free agent, has caught the attention of the Green Bay Packers, and for good reason. Samuel Jr. is a cornerback with a lot of untapped potential, and his recent visit to Green Bay suggests that the Packers are seriously considering him as part of their secondary. But why is this such a big deal? Well, let me break it down for you. First off, Asante Samuel Jr. is only 25 years old. That's a prime age for a cornerback, especially one with the skills he's demonstrated during his time in the NFL. When fully healthy, Samuel Jr. has shown he can be a game changer. In the 2023 season, prior to his injury, he had intercepted 2 passes and broke up 10 others. Those stats are impressive for someone who is still relatively young and developing. His PFF grade that season was a solid 75.6, which was actually the highest among Los Angeles Chargers cornerbacks. That's a clear indicator of his ability to perform at a high level when he's on the field. And even with the injury setbacks, Samuel Jr. remains a player with a lot of potential, especially when you consider his instincts, physicality, and ability to read plays. But of course, the challenge here is that Samuel Jr. has been sidelined for a while due to injury. He suffered a shoulder injury that caused him to miss the latter part of the 2024 season, and more recently, it was revealed by Jeremy Fowler that he underwent neck surgery in April. That's a significant health concern, and it's probably why he's still available as a free agent. Teams are cautious, especially with a player who is coming back from such a serious procedure. But here's the thing. The Packers, with their current cornerback situation, might see him as a perfect fit to bolster their secondary. After the shocking release of Jaire Alexander, the team is in need of reliable depth, and their current starting options, Nate Hobbs and Keisean Nixon, don't exactly inspire confidence as a lockdown duo. This is where Samuel Jr. could come in and make a real difference. Now, let's talk about the current state of the Packers' secondary. They're looking for stability, for players who can step up and be consistent. Jaire Alexander, once the cornerstone of their secondary, has been a key player for years. His release left a void that's hard to fill, especially in a division where passing offenses like Detroit and Chicago are becoming more potent every year. The addition of a player like Samuel Jr., who plays with instinct and physicality, could provide that much-needed boost. His style of play compensates for his size, as he's known for playing bigger than he appears, using his aggressiveness and awareness to make plays. That's exactly the type of mindset the Packers need right now. And let's not forget Samuel Jr. isn't just a player with potential, he's a proven performer when healthy. His last full season in 2023 showed that he can be a reliable contributor. Interceptions, pass breakups, high PFF grades, these are all signs of a player who can be a difference maker. The Packers could see him as a future leader in their secondary, someone who can grow into a primary cornerback role and help develop the young talent around him. It's a smart move, especially considering his age and the fact that his injury history, while concerning, isn't necessarily a career ender. With proper medical checks and rehab, Samuel Jr. could return to his best form and be an asset for years to come. Now, from the Packers' perspective, signing Samuel Jr. makes a lot of sense. They need to address their secondary depth chart, and this move could be a low-risk, high-reward scenario. The team has shown that they're willing to take chances on talented players who are coming back from injuries, especially if they see potential for growth. It's also a message to the division. You're not just going to roll over the Packers anymore. With Samuel Jr. in the fold, they could add a player who brings energy, instinct, and a competitive edge to their secondary. But let's also consider the bigger picture in the NFL right now. The NFC North has become increasingly competitive. The Detroit Lions are building one of the most explosive offenses in the league, and the Chicago Bears, with their young quarterback and aggressive approach, are not to be taken lightly. The Vikings are always in the mix, and every game counts in this division. The Packers, with their rich history and a roster that's constantly evolving, need to make strategic moves to stay ahead. Adding a player like Samuel J.R., who has the talent and the drive to succeed, could be the key piece they've been looking for to push them over the top. And it's not just about this season. The Packers are also thinking long-term. They want players who can develop into core pieces for their defense. Samuel J.R., despite his injury setbacks, still has plenty of room to grow. His instincts and physicality suggest he could become a shutdown corner if given the right circumstances and coaching. The Packers' defensive coaching staff, known for developing talent, could be the perfect environment for him to reach his potential. Plus, with the team's current cap situation and roster flexibility, signing a player like Samuel J.R. might be a strategic move that pays dividends down the line. Now you might be wondering what's next. Will Samuel J.R. sign with the Packers? Well, it's still early, but the signs point to serious interest. His visit to Green Bay indicates that the team sees him as a valuable addition. The upcoming checkup in early July will be crucial. If he gets the green light medically, it's likely we'll see him donning the green and gold soon. The Packers have a history of taking calculated risks on talented players returning from injuries, and this could be another example of their smart offseason moves. Of course, the NFL is a league of attrition and opportunity. The teams that can identify undervalued talent and develop them often find the most success. Samuel J.R. situation is a perfect case study. If he's healthy and motivated, he could become a pivotal piece for the Packers, not just for this season but for the future. It's an exciting time for Green Bay fans because with each addition, they're reinforcing their team's identity, resilient, hungry, and always aiming for excellence. So, as we watch this story unfold, it's clear that the Packers aren't just sitting back and waiting. They're actively shaping their roster, trying to fill gaps with players who can make an immediate impact and help them chase another Super Bowl. Samuel J.R. could be one of those players, a hidden gem waiting to shine under the bright lights of Lambeau Field. For fans like us, it's a reminder that this team is always looking for ways to improve, to evolve, and to stay competitive in one of the toughest divisions in the NFL. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUB algorithm to keep recommending the latest Green Bay Packers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Green Bay Packers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential signing? Do you believe Samuel J.R. can be a game changer for the secondary? Are you excited about the prospects of him returning from injury and donning the Packers green and gold? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. We love engaging with all of you, debating and sharing our passion for this incredible franchise. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Green Bay Packers news. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most interesting in recent memory, and we're here to bring you all the insights, rumors, and analysis to keep you ahead of the game. Thanks for sticking with us, and as always, go Packers!